Good morning, Saturday morning. We continue with Matthew 9, where it says, "No one puts a piece of unshrunk cloth on an old garment, for the patch tears away from the garment, and a worse tear is made. Neither is new wine put into old wineskins. If it is, the skins burst, and the wine is spilled, and the skins are destroyed. But new wine is put into fresh wineskins, and so both are preserved." Matthew has these sayings here of Jesus that he doesn't really have a lot of context for, so he adds them after this comment about the bridegroom. And they fit as well there as anywhere else. He says, "No one puts a piece of cloth on an old garment." Imagine you have a garment and you wash it and it shrinks a little bit, okay? And then it gets a hole. So you put a piece of new cloth on the hole, right? And sew it up. And when the new cloth then begins to shrink, it will tear the garment and make it worse instead of better. I suspect that in our day, with the kinds of cloth that we have, that may not be the case, or may not be nearly as difficult a danger as it was for people in the ancient world, but we can understand it. Same way with wine skins. As you put the wine into the skins and it begins to ferment and produce gases and pressure. If your wine skins are old, sometimes that pressure will split them and it'll spill out and be gone. So you use new wine skins with fresh new wine. Which is to say, we need a new way of doing things. Maybe followers of Jesus will start a new kind of gathering in the church instead of the old synagogue gatherings. Maybe he means something like that. For us, it could mean, after the pandemic, what is the church going to look like? That's a question that a lot of us have been pondering and praying about and looking at, and there are various answers. Some say, well, it'll be like it was before, just better, different. Some say, well, it'll be like it was before, but smaller. Fewer people will come back. Some say, well, it'll be radically different because we need to do everything in a different way. We need to get off our comfortable position and not do everything that we always did, but do different things and do them better. So there are a variety of answers to what the pandemic is going to do to us, and I think we all should think about that and pray about that. I do think what it's shown us is that, and this is really off the top of my head, but I think it shows us that certain things are very valuable to us, and a lot of things, are nice, but we don't necessarily need them. It's shown us that we don't necessarily have to gather in the same room to do things, even though gathering is fine and gathering is fun and good for us. We don't have to do that. With the technology that we have, we can gather the way we are right now, over the internet. The pandemic is so it's helping us to sort of weed out some of the things that we always did. And that's okay as we look at things and they begin to fade away. Maybe that'll be all right. The essence of the church is not found in a particular set of programs, but it's found in the presence of the Spirit living among us and through us and with us. And that's what we need to cling to. See you Sunday morning, and we'll see you Monday.